Hi everybody, it's David here. Just a quick update. I haven't done a video for a month, maybe a bit longer. Few things to tell you about today. First of all, what have I been up to? Well, I've been brewing. I've brewed a Bateman's Triple XB, got that bottled. I brewed a Verdant light bulb clone. That's been bottled just over a week. Not tried any of these. I've brewed today. I brewed a Hoppy Wheat, which is the beer I brewed last year. Brewed it twice, and it's the signature beer of Little Wolf Brewery. So I'll tell you about that first. I'll just show you the pack that you can buy. This is the pack you can buy. I asked the malt miller to put it on. It's Little Wolf Brewery's Hoppy Wheat. It all comes weighed out for you. It's the exact recipe that Mike Hawes of Real Beer Revolution put on the internet last year, I think it was. And of course it's Stefan's recipe, the owner of Little Wolf Brewery. I met him at the Fulton Fans Beer Festival last year, great guy. And he's thrilled to bits that people around the world are now making his recipe. You get 138 grams of mosaic, there's 100 in that, 38 in that, and then the yeast we've gone for on this kit is 2 packs of this East Coast American East Coast ale yeast, and all that lot comes in at 25 quid, so it saves you buying things separately. So I brewed that actually today. There it is. Hasn't started fermenting yet. I got an OG of 1050. It says 1048 on the recipe, but yeah, that's the Bateman's Triple XB that I bottled a couple of days ago. That's for Christmas. But let's get back to what else we've got. I mustn't forget the wife's wine. Smelling the house out. That's a peace porter. But I've got some beers to try. So I'm going to try them. So I'll get back to you when I've got sorted out with it. Camera were a bit skew with this, so I've just been trying to straighten it a bit. Yeah, I think it's, oh, I was recording. No, I haven't been drinking yet, so, but well, let's try one. First of all, last week David at Cheshire Homebrew sent me this. Funnily enough, you've just seen 40 bottles of this. It's Bateman's Triple XB. What's different about this one is the wort was left in David's chill cube, I think for 2 whole years, sealed up. I think he topped it up with water. The video's online anyway. Now, you wouldn't think beer left for 2 years would be fit to drink, but he assures me he took it out of the fermenter and brewed it, and he says it's fine. So let's have a go. It does say 4.5%. That one of mine finished about 5, but he put water in, as I said, into the cube to top it up so there was no air in. This is 20th of August 19, so that's when he bottled it. But the wort was kept 2 years. So let's see if there's a hiss. Just a little bit of one I heard there. Can't see any cannon smoke. Let's try it. So, 2-year-old, the wort. Bateman's Triple XB, 4.5%. I'm putting my faith into David's hands. Great guy. He's a legend, actually. I mean, look at that. You can't believe that. Look how clear that is. Clearer than a lot of my beers. In fact, it looks a lot clearer than that Bateman's that I've brewed. So, not much of a head, but who's bothered about that? Let's have a smell. No off flavours or off smells there, should I say. No, it smells just like a beer should. Not the best reviewer in the world, but who cares? Let's try it. Here's to you, David. That's absolutely gorgeous. Little bit of caramel and roast in it. You certainly wouldn't know that had been stood in a cube for 2 years, sealed up. Well done, David, lad, that's lovely. I'm moving on quick, because what else did he send me? Not got a label on, but he sent me a pumpkin beer. So I never made one, so I'm going to try this as well. Now a bit of a hiss there, a bit more than the last one. Don't worry, I haven't drunk the last one. So we'll pour this. This is his pumpkin beer. He said he wanted a week. Oh, you can see it's a bit livelier than the other one. But the other one was carbonated. Ah, this is clearer. And it's lighter coloured. Lovely little head coming on. I've never tried David's beers before, and that first one was brilliant. Look at that. I said first one was clear, but by golly, look at that one. Look at carbonation on that. Must have done it from keg, I think. Right, let's try this one. Pumpkin beer, never had one. Wow, there's definitely something in that. I get some cinnamon or some sort of spices. That is gorgeous, that. Yeah, I actually prefer that to the Bateman's. That's a lovely spicy beer, is that one. I don't know the ABV of it, but I'd say it's around 4. I don't think it's into the 5s. It's quite a light drink. That's gorgeous. Let's put that to one side. And you always get value for money with me. Let's go for the last one now. Now this one's got a story behind it as well. Some of you who watch my channel might remember in July, I very stupidly put a whole batch of Thornbridge Kieron, which came from the malt miller as a kit. I put it all onto the garage floor. Wet my eyes out for 2 weeks, I did. Must have lost 20 odd quid. And I thought I'd written it off. When all of a sudden I got some beer from Mick at Beanham Homebrew, and at the bottom of a very large box was a homebrew kit, and it was Kieron. Such a nice guy, Mick. He decided that he'd help me out and by sending me a kit, which I brewed. And this time, Mick and everybody else, you'll be pleased to know I didn't put it on the garage floor. I actually got about 3 bottles out of it. I had a few problems because I put the dry hops in loose and they clogged the transfer pipe up, which has 2 little holes in. But I moved it with a siphon, auto siphon, into my bottling bucket. So here we are, let's try Mick's Kieron. This is about 4 or 5 weeks. Whoa, a lot of smoke there. Probably can't see it now, but there was a lot. Let's pour this one. Not over lively, but there's definitely some well, there is carbonation. Yeah, that's enough. This has got some sediment at the bottom. There's Mick's Kieron. Now that it's darker than I thought. It's fairly clear, not as clear as those beers I've just tried. And I think this one was about 5%, something like that, 5.1. But the first thing that hits you is the hops. This is a kit that you can buy from the malt miller. So let's see if it's worth buying. Thanks, Mick, you bought this one. But don't worry, mate, I'm going to look after you. Don't worry about that. Lovely smell, very hoppy, but a darker colour than I thought. I couldn't get the original. Let's dive in. Well, I like all three of the beers I've tried. That's got the best head of the three. My overall favourite, this one. It's a beautiful beer. Lovely mouthfeel, not too gassy. Lots of hop flavour, lots of hop aromas. Absolutely gorgeous. That is a success. Thanks ever so much, Mick. I don't know what the original's like, because I can't get one. So, that's it, folks. Thanks to David at Cheshire Homebrew, and thanks to Mick at Beanham. I'll just show you the three beers. Here we are. That's the Kieran, Thornbridge Kieran. That's the Bateman's. And that's the pumpkin ale. All I've got to do now is drink them. So I better get on with it. Thanks for listening and watching. Sorry I've rabbited on. Happy brewing, everybody.